Okay, I wanted to talk about speculative bubble if I can. I don't know if because trying to think about something is different from trying to explain. The word metaverse, right? You have to think about it as a speculative bubble, because what a metaverse looks like to IoT, Internet of Things, low-powered devices on a network, or when they try to get together off-chain data to create new functionality and find more exotic data query to be able to facilitate oracles, like make oracles more powerful. They make them. This metaverse speculative bubble is going to stop, because it was brought on. Like, even if it stops, it's not going to matter. Like, the things in the metaverse are going to go on as usual, being affected by the push or the encouragement from Zuckerberg to come up with his digital avatar metaverse. But digital avatar is not the only kind of metaverse, and a human really can't think about what a metaverse would look like for a IoT metaverse, right? And like a thick manual, like a Granger or something like that. Like, they could put a lot of their supply chain metrics on with a more powerful oracles to be able to cut cost and efficiency, maximize the potentiality, and all that shit, right? So the next speculative bubble is not going to necessarily pop up where you think it should, because they could take their time to work on that, or they're already doing it. You know what I mean? And I think that it probably works better with a directed acyclic graph, because it's absolutely no ecological, ecologically, other than the fact that it's based on Bitcoin, itself. There is completely eco-friendly ways that they're just sitting on. It's just that they have to look for this side-by-side running application. They can already mine, pre-mine or mine, or I don't want to say pre-mine, but you can mine ERC-721s on a browser without overheating the computer, without doing anything to change the computer to heat, right? So, but I feel like this speculative bubble is gonna come with custom coins, like coins that you can give away that are recognized, or social media recognized NFTs, like encrypted social media apps that have incorporated these custom tokens that are for people who don't want speculation, for compelled by interest in it's basically a way you can make something very decentralized. It's easy to do that, but you just don't want somebody to crush it. You just don't want people to just, okay, I'll just sell, I'll just, and the way to do it is by introducing them to NFTs without them even really knowing. Like, you're giving them mementos, and it's part of a narrative that when the liquidity can actually reward them over and over again, and they're going to be interested where it came from. Like, how I get these rewards, like that kind of question, right? And you can people in the know that already set up these coins, they don't maybe necessarily know how far they're going to go as far as what they can accomplish. So I'm telling you that I do have a lot of these coins, but I'm not going to tell you which ones. They're mainly like meme coins that you can give away that can support charity, because you know, it has a reward. It generates a consistent small reward. Now, it's not enough for everybody to jump in. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to see huge, massive ROI right now, right? And you might even lose all the money, right? So you might as well just buy a couple of them, right? Buy a few of them, and then sit back and wait for them to dump 99%, 0.9, and then go in and buy a lot and be a billionaire, right? Because the point of doing it is introducing somebody to an ecosystem that actually works regardless of the price, right? And you only know that's possible if people are willing to do this so far without like even wanting anything from it. And so those people have to exist, right? There are things that you do like this. Look at this game, right? This is the game that can mine the ERC-721 tokens, the box coin. They call it box coins. And there's some others you don't even know are mining. Look at this. I've done these videos before, right? This is just me I'm just having fun right now and doing passive mining, because the NFTs that are mined in here get back box coin. Even though I know I'm not gonna win, I still get this. Let's see. Okay, so I can collect these, right? I have to log out and log back in because there's a bug. Excuse me. It didn't used to make me log out and log back in to claim my reward. But anyway, I don't want to log out. I was gonna show you. This isn't a really great video because I don't even want to log out. I just want to ramble. I could show you the rest. I've already done that video. So this has everything in the whole game. Like for some, like you wouldn't normally be able to do this. You have to find a location on this map, right? That has see, like the reason I have a lot of these salt mines is because it's not on top of the salt flat. It's next to it. If I was on top of the salt flat, I could get one and it would just keep popping out instantaneously, right? But I am not on desert, right? I'm on a plain. If I was on the desert, but even though I'm on the plain, the desert isn't sufficient that I only need one. I only need one of these, and he's asleep right now. He's not even working full time, right? And there's like drawbacks and bonuses to any spot on the map that you pick. Now look at how big this map is. Look at how big this freaking map. These are all people, and it's the world. These are all people. They chose different. Now I can't peek. I can't peek on what they're doing because this whole area might be one floor of an office building, right? That encourages everybody to use this because this is like a social media branching out, trying to get a hold of a lot of consumer base for social media, because they want you to use social media to attract more people, to give you more rewards. But they're going to do something on this platform, right? So that's what I think, right? I'm not saying that my word is bond or anything like that, right? But I have a feeling. I just have a feeling. And every time I buy their NFTs, they go up tenfold. Their currency goes up tenfold. Now I'm waiting for just the box coins to go up tenfold, you know. But I don't know. I mean, those gains are not permanent, and they fluctuate, and they go up and down. But you kind of think you want to take something that's gonna keep edging up, more up than it goes down, then it doesn't matter if you want to hodl. Otherwise, I wouldn't suggest hodl. I would suggest sell every time that you see the end of a pattern play out, and you're at the, you know, if you think you're at the top of the pattern development, then you need to get out. But some things is exponential. I can't really even say it's all. I think it's going to be exponentially more valuable than. So then in that case, you know what I'm saying. But now at the same time, 100 things could go wrong with any project, any new metaverse. And you know, there's like tens of metaverses, and this isn't even this is like metaverse inside of the Galaverse. This is the Townstar metaverse inside of a Galaverse, right? Low power IoT, Internet of Things devices. You wouldn't even, a human, it doesn't have no way to look to us. You know what I mean? It could be a contained ecosystem that humans can't understand or comprehend. You just don't know what you're looking at. So let me go back to, yeah, so there's desert, salt, lakes, rivers, ocean. If you're next to ocean or an outlet that goes all the way out, that can go to a port, then you can sell by the 100 instead of by 10, and you can get a bigger score. But if you're not trying to win, at least now you can get passive income. They said the first season is free. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means because they haven't charged me. I haven't been asked to pay for anything participating in this server. I don't mean to sound complicated because the server is just when you go here, create new town, change servers right there. It's not like I have a server in my garage or anything like that. I might need to get one by the time that everything is done, because I don't know how big this is. This is the producers of Zynga, and Zynga is in NFTs too. So this departure from Zynga, where I feel like the talent has gone to, and then Zynga are both in NFTs, and Ubisoft and Nike and who this I'm forgetting. I know there's some big names in there. I just can't remember everything at once. If I try to remember them more, then I forget. So there's a lot of little smaller projects, niche groups of people. Then they're using the NFT because of the principle. It's principally able to retain value if done in a right way, obviously, right? And you have to look for what you need in it too, you know, because nothing is what it seems. Anything can look like anything, even for reasons that are more benign than malicious. So because of that, you know, I can't, you know. The next bubble, we're gonna talk about the next speculative bubble, because it sounds fucked up to say it's charity, but it's not gonna make any, I just think it's not gonna make any sense. Because it makes all the sense, then the reason, you know, we don't take advantage of we don't exploit our advantage, someone else exploits you, you know what I mean? And knowing that administrative costs takes 90-something% of the value, then NFTs is just a technology to pull liquidity toward your market, even if your market is charity, right? So they came up with a coin that you could support it by speculating on it, by buying up a lot of it, right? Even though that sounds messed up, they have to make it advantageous for more than one reason, right? So there's a reason to want to receive it as a gift, right? And there's a reason for for someone to buy up a lot of it, because for somebody that doesn't have the concern of like financial burden, then it's just fun. Like, it's just a fun project. And so, I mean, you don't really need mass adoption. You just need moderate adoption, just moderate. And like, if you, like, okay, I'll tell you, one has a trillion, they have a trillion coins, but if you own that's 100 billion, you own 10%. That's 10% from 100 billion, right? And if you own if you own a billion, what's that? A tenth of a percent? A tenth of a percent. A tenth of a percent in a project is like an investor class. Like, even that's a small percent, right? Now, that's could be accomplishable very cheaply. That could be accomplishable with a couple $100. A couple $100. And the reason why you can buy it so cheap is because nobody likes charity coins. Now, I don't care what the logic of anybody saying that they don't trust or don't like an asset. If the shit is so fucking cheap, if it's so goddamn cheap, then just to have it because of its affiliation with philanthropy or something that, you know, people like these meme coins, right? Then it made sense. I'm talking about one that is kind of modeled after XRP that's been around for a long time. It's so weird. It's so weird. The next speculative bubble, dude, you gotta know what it is. Because I can't even tell you what it, I don't even tell you what it is. If it's gonna work, then I don't need to sell you. I don't need to tell anybody. It's only gonna work because I cornered so much of it, kept it sustained long enough to where somebody would want to receive it as a gift, go cash it out, dump it, right? Just make it tank. And I don't care. I don't care. I'll do it a few more times. I'll do it a few more times because it doesn't really cost me that much. Right? After I do it a few times, then I own 10% of the entire project. I'm talking maybe a trillion. I think it has 10 trillion. I'm not even looking at it for trying to capture the entire market and make it. That would not be centralized. If they wanted one more partner, you know, maybe they just wanted one more partner. You know what I mean? But it's something like, okay, I just can't remember. 10 trillion? No, it's 1 trillion. Yeah, because I would have been, because when I was doing the math, I would have been like, all right, forget, no, it's not exciting. So it's still a little bit exciting, not because I wanted to make a bunch of money, but because I wanted to capture an entire project. Like, I wanted to capture like 10% of the project. And even it like that, I could make the decision to do something good or what would be crime against humanity. And then take the good option and then be done with it. Not have to worry about the consequences of anything. I don't even want credit. It's like, I just need to make a move, you know, a clean jump from one situation to a better situation. And, I mean, I'm sure a few people benefit from Shiba Inu. A few people benefit from Dogecoin, right? And, they make this meme coin, charity coin that entices you, right? To entices you to allow people to buy a lot of it, and then tell you that we're gonna do something to make sure that it's impossible that these whales will dump on your head. Now, how are they gonna do this? You know what I mean? How are you gonna make it safeguard me so that the people that are invested in the project don't leave me holding bags? Like, that's not typical what they do, right? But this the thing is, right? the thing is, right, Bitcoin was a gift, right? Bitcoin was was just that satellite algorithm, SHA-256 protocol, and it was just pre-mined by somebody and given to society, and then he either dead or went into complete hiding or whatever. Like, but basically his coins never moved, right? And you know, like, I could be wrong, you know, like a comet could hit the earth and we can all be riding donkeys tomorrow and everything, and you could say haha and everything, you're not that smart or anything like that. But the type of shit that I think be irresponsible or stupid is the type of shit that pays off in the short run, because it was just a free ride. Like, it's just a free ride, that's all I was looking for, you know, like a free ride, that's all.